we're going to go ahead and move over to the shuttle here as we've been instructed by the service detail. We're going to make our way to the first.
Hey guys, if anyone's watching this, I'm just covering the Trump arrest in Georgia right now. He just got out of his plane. This is super unprecedented. I still can't really believe it, but super excited for the Trump mugshot. So I will be making a shirt as soon as we get that. And yeah, it's just unbelievable what's going on. I mean, the fact that they are
press van
at the moment
that you see there
trying to basically take the election into the hands of people who have no business being able to take these sort of unprecedented actions, and it's outrageous, to be quite honest. So I'm probably going to come back whenever he hopefully gives a statement walking into the jail. But
and go to back to Vanessa Broussard, but we'll continue to.
It's just sick, and I was
Double
watching
box
this
is
stream
we're live
earlier.
Here in Atlanta, Georgia.
Yeah, I was watching the stream earlier, and they were just talking about all the other people, you know, who are being indicted along with President Trump, who are just like normal people. You know, like I was watching Michael Knowles' show earlier, and he had on Jenna Ellis, who was one of the Trump lawyers who was arrested, and it's just really sad to me because they want to bankrupt these people. They want to make examples out of these people. They want to discourage anyone else from having any sort of dissident opinion in this country that they don't like. They want to weaponize the government, make it illegal for you to disagree with what they have to say and their intentions on your life. And people who don't like Trump, I mean, it shouldn't even matter to you. That should not make one bit of difference, because if you care about your own freedom and your own right to have a disagreement, have a difference of opinion with anyone in this country, then you should care about what's going on with President Trump. And you should care about all of the other people, lawyers. Okay, when in our country have we ever indicted lawyers simply for giving legal advice and for consulting with their client, which is basically what these lawyers are being indicted for. So it's really scary, and it's the time to fight. All the people that think that, they're tired of this, they're tired of the baggage, they're tired of having to defend Donald Trump. Well, you're not just defending Donald Trump. You're not just fighting this battle for him. You're fighting it for yourself and for your kids, because one day it is going to come to your doorstep. And if you think that it's not, look at all of the people that are being indicted along with President Trump. Most of these people are regular people. It's not just Rudy Giuliani and like that other crazy lady who was like the Release the Kraken lady. There's 19 people on the indictment in Georgia who are now being accused of racketeering charges, which are basically like mob charges. That's insane. I mean, it's unheard of, and it's third world country shit. So if you don't see how that could be a threat to you one day, I just don't know what to tell you, because it's a threat to everyone at this point. When they fail to indict Hunter Biden, and they fail to indict other people who are guilty of crimes, Joe Biden, the entire Biden crime family, but they want to indict lawyers and regular people who were just speaking out, which is their right, against the election. They didn't agree with what happened. Not everyone has to have the same consensus, okay? Not everyone has to be on board with, thinking that the election was on the up and up, okay? When have we ever had, a force of opinion in this country? When have we ever had the establishment come in and say, if you think this way, you are wrong. And not only are you wrong, we're now going to criminalize you. We are now going to punish you for having the wrong opinion. It's the definition of wrongthink. This is literally 1984. So, I don't know. I hate this so much. I mean, God bless Trump, because this is truly a sick thing that's going on here. Let's see. Let's check in on the broadcast.
When you're dealing with these DAs and these, judges and these juries, how do you fight that knowing that you know the truth, but will they side with you, or are they going to be political about it?
Well, there's some very good attorneys and lawyers who've been very, very brave to step up.
And the fact that, like, now Atlanta has to deal with all of this, it's been a circus there, I'm sure, from the very announcement of these charges. They just had a bunch of people that had to go in yesterday for their mugshots. They have to close down all these roads. Somebody was saying that the police were, like, surrounding the jail. Like, it's a shit show. I mean, look at the manpower that this takes, having to do all this, the logistics of this. Dan Bongino was on the radio the other day saying he thinks that Trump shouldn't even pay the bail. He thinks that they should just call their bluff and say, "You want to arrest me? You want to put me in jail? Well, go ahead, put me in a jail cell," because the optics of that and the absolute logistics of that would be a nightmare for them. It would be an absolute nightmare. So, I mean, I don't know. When he said that, I was kind of apprehensive. I was like, I don't really want Trump behind in a jail cell. But it's like, that is kind of a good, like, call your bluff moment. But what if they did? I just don't see how it would work, because Secret Service wouldn't allow for that. Like, so what? No, they're going to move Secret Service into the Fulton County Jail 24/7. This is so ridiculous, y'all. I don't even know what to say about this anymore. I'm just so sick of these people who are just trying to beat down the spirit of anyone who is a part of MAGA, anybody who supports Donald Trump. And you don't even have to be like a super supporter. It's just like, if you just don't like this, if you don't agree with this prosecution, they want to beat you down too. They want to crush your spirit. They want to just bombard you with indictment after indictment after indictment, so that way they can one day, just get you to lay down peacefully and let them, run over you in whichever way they want to. This is so not America anymore. I mean, it's I never thought I would see something like this before in my life. I mean,
where she says, yes, she voluntarily wanted to talk about the concerns she had. She was troubled by what happened. So she talked about how they had finished counting the absentee ballots. There were no more to count. And then they looked around and they said, well, there's nobody here in this State Farm because they cleared them out. So they said, lucky, boom, under the table, cut the zip ties and scan them so the number would go up. Those are her words. And then she says, she talked about that with in an investigation. Well, she met with the Georgia Bureau of Investigations, the Fulton DA, FBI, DOJ, BJ Pak, who's the U.S. Attorney for the Northern District of Georgia. She met with them, and she said they didn't ask her any questions. They just told her to clear her social media. And then she goes further to say, you know what's going to really blow your mind? She said the USBs are going to blow your mind. And we said, well, what? So one of the guys that was on the phone with her, Harrison Floyd, she goes, Miss Ruby, what is that? What are you going to tell us? And she says, I'm not going to tell you. I want an attorney. I want to go live. I want to go live on every platform. It's going to blow your mind. So we'd like to hear what Ruby said. But you know what? The next day, she did a police report. Police report was fine, no crime. And then there was the federal people were in the station listening in. Somebody did a police report supplement 4 hours later that tried to twist it and say, it's because of the election, they threatened her. The evidence does not show any threats, no pressure. They made it up. Somebody made up and cooked up a police report supplement here in Cobb County, probably with the help of federal people. So everybody that was trying to help facilitate Ruby's whistleblowing, they were just doing the right thing. They weren't pressuring her. So, but the FBI went to her house the next day, took her from her house on January 5th for 2 months. She testified. Now she doesn't have a job. She doesn't work. She's got a place to live for a couple months then. I don't know what she's doing, but she's playing the system pretty well.
And so, again, going back to everyone else that turned themselves in,
yes.
We do have one that's still here.
Yeah, so sorry. So Harrison Floyd is one of the guys who wasn't even in Georgia. He was no longer part of the Trump campaign at the time. He had been executive director for Voice for Trump, but this is weeks later, and he got on the phone because a couple other people, Garrison Douglas and Trevian Cuddy, they went to Ruby's house, and then they met at the police station. And Harrison was happened to join in on the phone later and just ask her, how we can help her, and she voluntarily wanted help. So that's all he did. There's no pressure. But the media's after him, false stories by Washington Post, Reuters, MSNBC's ganging up on him, and they're ganging up on him based on the police report supplement, not what the police are on body cam talking about.
I just want to remind the viewers right now, he is a co-defendant in this case.
Yes.
So this is who we're talking about. This is one of the co-defendants.
Right, Harrison Floyd came in here about 3 o'clock today in Fulton County and was going to check himself in. He did not want to post the bond, and he tried to check in, and they said, well, you don't have bond. And but he ended up coming back, and he's in jail now.
What was his bond set at?
I think it was $50,000, but I'm not sure.
What was the reasoning why he did not want to post bond?
Well, he didn't have the money. First of all, I mean, to come up with $5,000 scratch is for a guy, he and his wife and his young daughter, didn't have the money. So he's like, I'm gonna stay in jail.
Wow. Do you think that this is an attempt to just bankrupt people?
Oh yeah, there's no question.
It
There's
is.
just
It's
wholesale
exactly what it
lawfare
is.
organized from the top to do electors from
It's disgusting.
every, what they call the fake electors, the legitimate electors from 5 or 6 other states. Michigan had their set, Georgia has a set they're going after. Some of them, not all of them, but no, it's an intimidation. It's to try to rack up legal fees for them. So
Absolutely, it is. So we are seeing people come in. We are pretty sure this is. Let's show behind us. Looks like some security
put him in jail.
coming in. So people rushing to the street. We do not believe that was the president, but it was some security coming in. So back to you. Yeah, we were watching Rudy Giuliani yesterday, and he was saying he does not think that the goal is to charge these people. It's just to bankrupt these people because the everyday American cannot afford all of these legal fees that are associated with these accusations.
Mayor Giuliani is exactly right. This is an intimidation to rack up legal expenses, and I believe Fani Willis knows that she has a legal problem with these cases. They
Is it
want to try to
Fani?
get
Can we keep calling
the
her
allegation
Fani?
out there to try to force them to get lawyers. But if this gets to appeal, it's going to get knocked out on appeal. All these charges, all 19 of these people are innocent. They did nothing wrong.
Robert, you were the former White House policy advisor. I'm going to ask you a question that I get probably the most from everybody. Any event I go to, people ask me. I don't have an answer. I know what I hope does or doesn't happen. But people at home want to know, what are the odds of President Trump being locked up?
Well, I think that there are many motions to dismiss that are going to happen. There's federal removal that can get it into a legitimate court. This Fani Willis, coordinated from DOJ on top, it is a real stretch on the Georgia RICO law. If it's removed to federal, very little chance of anybody going to jail. The whole thing might get removed to federal, but there also may be motions to dismiss on constitutional grounds as well. First Amendment, Fourth Amendment, 14th Amendment. There's plenty of reasons to get this. So it would be very
time, they want to waste Trump's time so he can't campaign as a normal candidate could and would, but they obviously won't be able to because he'll be having to deal with this crap for the next year and a half. So I think it's all strategic, and obviously we know it's by design, but at the same time, practically speaking, it's not only meant to, they think they're getting this, absolute kill shot narrative that he is the leader of the right-wing MAGA domestic terrorist organization. You see, he is that. He is the Osama bin Laden. He is the head of ISIS. That's what they think they're getting, but in reality, they're just making a martyr out of him. And when you make a martyr out of someone, especially a political martyr, you have a serious revolution on your hands. And I'm not talking...
Well, Drew, remember last night when Tucker said to him, he goes, Tucker had his arms crossed and just nonchalantly said, "Are we going to civil war?" And Donald Trump's answer actually kind of made me like, ooh, for a minute, because I just thought, Donald Trump being Donald Trump, he'd be like, well, they're savages, but I'm going to win, and no, we're not going to go. And he said, "Are we going to civil war?" And Donald Trump just went, and a big sigh, and put his head down, and that told a lot. That told a lot, because I think what he was saying there is if they do what they're trying to do, if they get away with what they're trying to get away with, then I think we are. Because we're not. I don't think. I think I've been asking where is America's red line? I think that's the red line.
Glamour shots. Looks like she got her hair and makeup done.
Well, I definitely think the ground. Are we here?
Yeah.
Will, what do we got going on down there? Is that the motorcade right there?
She's like doing this, like you can see her all kind of stuff.
Here, look, you can zoom in. Look, get the camera up. You can see that. Is that Fanny?
Who is that?
Who is that?
So there's an unidentified woman inside the SUV.
We're not sure.
We're not sure if it's Fannie Willis or not, but
Hey, are you hearing Laura?
a lot of
We don't know if it's Fannie Willis or not.
She can go back home. Why is she here after
Supposedly
she
this
not
is
leaving?
for
Fannie
a photo
Willis.
shoot?
Yeah, I could hear him.
What a stupid woman.
Ugly Willis herself.
Yeah. Came down for a fucking photo shoot.
Boy, I have a
Sure,
feeling.
it's not getting that in frame. You gotta.
I think.
Go ahead,
I got
Will.
it.
What
I
is-
think it might be.
God.
I
It
got
might be
it.
Fannie Willis.
I think it might be Fannie Willis. Can't tell. I'm zooming in right there. You can
So
see right there.
frustrating.
No, that lady.
I don't think it is. No, it's not her.
Looks
That's not her. That's
No, that's
someone
not
else.
her. I don't think that's her.
I just cannot. It's like
No, I'm just saying,
these
like, you
people
know.
just want the attention. They want
She's
the glory.
fat.
They want to be able to say,
What you saying?
"Oh, I got Trump." It's so gross. Such a clout chasing.
So it's
thing.
7:30 on the dot now. I expect this to be coming rolling in any second now, ladies and gentlemen. Again, if you're just joining us, please click that thumbs up button. Hit rumble. When we say that, give us a rumble, that means just click that thumbs up button. Follow the page. LFA's been blowing up. We're all over. You can't stop us. We're too many. We're like Hydra. You cut off one head, another 5 grow. And that is what we've even got Marjorie Taylor Greene running from us. I've never thought that the woman who can do 1,000 pull-ups and 75,000 push-ups literally would run from a alternative conservative media that she claims to, be united with. It's really unbelievable. But I'll guarantee you that RSBN got all the answers they needed out of her because they were pawning all over. They were like, Marjorie, what is it like to come to these places? What is it like to do 75 push-ups and bench press a Mack truck? Oh, Large Marge, what's it like? We love being with you. Oh, Marjorie. Meanwhile, Laura is like asking her real questions.
People
She's
falling
just
out from
ignoring
heat exhaustion.
it. Absolutely sickening. Absolutely sickening.
That's the new established media, guys. That's what that's becoming right there. And it has to be called out and it has to be held accountable. But yes, Trump is on the ground. He's on the ground in the motorcade. They're en route. It should be coming up any moment now. Any moment now we should be seeing this.
And I hope on the way in or the way out, Trump stops. I hope he stops, gets out, goes like this, gets some cheers. That you make a spectacle of it. I mean, Trump's obviously the man when it comes to this, but I think out of all these charges, look, Drew, I think the January 6th charge by Jack Smith, I think that gets dropped. I think that gets dropped because he can't do double jeopardy, and he's already been tried and not convicted in the Senate for the same exact things that Jack Smith is bringing against him. So I think that charge gets dropped. Nobody gives a crap about the hey, Fat Alvin Bragg case in New York. I don't even really care about that one. The only other one that I think that you might see a little bit of fight with is the one in Florida. But you've got Judge Eileen Cannon there, who's already been all over.
Tell Jeremy.
What's that? What do we got, Will?
It's Keisha Land Bottoms.
Keisha Lands Bottoms.
Keisha Lands Bottoms.
That's
who's in the vehicle.
Former mayor, right?
No, who is Keisha Lands Bottom?
Keisha Lands Bottoms.
Keisha Lands Bottoms.
Yeah, who is she?
rolling out all the celebrities, dude.
She's the former mayor.
So weird. We got it. So.
I got it.
Mayor, what is she former doing there?
She wants the attention.
You know, that's a really good question. Why is she here?
Why is she here?
She
What is the former
an autograph
mayor
here
have
and
anything
just
to do with
said,
this today?
finally, we got him.
This whole city's a crime family.
What does she need to be here for?
She's here for
Will,
It's like the crime syndicate.
Atlanta political crime mafia, dude.
Will, was she the mayor when Donald Trump talked to Raffensperger? Was she the mayor then?
She's in the Biden administration.
You know, that's a good question. Does anyone know if she was the mayor when President Trump talked to was it Rassenberger?
Yeah. Oh, there she is. Look at her.
Mayor! Terrible mayor! Disgusting!
You beautiful queen!
Give back the reparations money!
Come back and be mayor again,
She was the former mayor.
Who said she is beautiful? Because what the fuck?
Him or Rudy, they're coming after the everyday American, and we're seeing that with this indictment. All the co-defendants, Rudy Giuliani even said, I don't even know some of these people that are listed. They're coming for everyday Americans now, and that's scary for you, for me, for the people at home. They're at, we know they're on the interstate right now heading this way, and so again, the people out here have been waiting for the president since the early morning hours, some even camping out since yesterday. So they have their flags, they have on their hats, they have on their shirts that say MAGA, and they just want to let President Trump know that they have his back.
Oh my gosh, what in the world? I'm just ready to see this damn mugshot. As soon as he gets there, he's probably not going to be able to make a statement right there outside the jail. It'd be pandemonium, but I mean, I just need this. Like what the guy was saying, Drew, they literally are making him a martyr. I mean, it's ridiculous at this point. Stone her, someone said. Sometimes it's the comment sections for me. Oh, Lord. What is going on? It's an utter shit show. Everything's in shambles. Whole country is in shambles. Internet's in shambles. What is this? What is this? Let me find out that they're trying to stop the flow of information. Let me find out. Oh my goodness. Probably just like all these streaming things I have going. I'm just trying to like get a freaking peek of Donald Trump. No, you can't even do that. You can't even look at the orange man anymore. It's quite ridiculous. Look at this stupid fucktwat right here.
The grand jury said charge this man and 18 people. So the grand jury
The FISA court said that Trump was wrong, and they still went with that.
The government told me. The government told me.
I've been locked up,
So a person,
New York.
so you're saying a person who's been in jail before wrongfully is siding with the grand jury? That's what you're saying.
You the grand jury are your peers.
You know anybody who's been in jail?
The grand jury, they wrong.
Do you know anybody?
You telling the grand jury?
I'm asking you.
They listen to. They're wrong.
Do you know anyone who's been in jail? You know anybody been in jail?
The grand jury. Yes, I know.
Okay, so you're saying that the people that been in jail for never doing anything wrong, you say they should believe the grand jury?
Yes.
There it is. Oh my goodness, dude. You can't make that up. You can't make that up.
What set me free?
You can't make that up.
The wrongs of the lower courts.
So what do you think's gonna happen when they see the wrong and what they're doing to Trump?
I'm gonna tell you this. If the courts don't do it, if the grand jury don't do it, my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ would do it. Pray to him and see won't he let you out. The same way he let me out. The grand jury didn't let me out. The police didn't let me out. The judge didn't let me out. I got on my knees and I prayed. Trump, pray to Jesus Christ, and he'll get you out this mess, Trump.
Answer me this.
Change your heart, Trump.
Answer me this then. Why is it that you have the one president?
Need our heart change.
You have the one president to bring God back into the Oval Office. Listen, you have President Trump, the only one to bring God back into the Oval Office, but that's the one you want to go to jail. Answer me. How does that work?
What you said?
President Trump is the only president that brought God into the Oval Office. But that's the one you want to go to jump. Okay, here, I got a picture for you.
We got some more
Not bring God into the Oval Office.
I'm gonna show you a picture. Can I show you a picture?
That picture don't mean nothing.
Oh, you don't want to see? You don't want to see
I'm talking about your heart.
You don't want to see it?
That man bring
You
God
don't want to
in
see
his
it?
heart.
You don't want to see
He
it?
brought a
We got
picture.
some more vehicles over
Remember,
here.
he took a picture with the Bible.
All
That was
right,
a photo
wait,
op.
change
You remember?
the camera. Put the camera on the
Remember, it was a
vehicle.
photo op.
That's
That's
low
not
IQ
so hard.
individual.
Yeah, literally VDIQ.
I need the people vote.
Don Fetterman would beat that guy in a
He's
debate.
a master at getting people votes.
So I bet you hate that picture, don't you?
Down here in Atlanta, and the Eagles.
That's game.
They were praying.
That's game.
In the name of Jesus.
Right, that's game.
Obama didn't do it.
That's game.
Biden don't do it.
I just told you, no man
Bill Clinton didn't do it.
No man was good that was a president.
Trump brought God into the Oval Office, and that's the one you want to go to jail. I just showed you the picture.
Definitely not Abraham Lincoln.
I just showed you the picture.
These are the fucking people that exist
I just showed you.
in the world of us.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, come on. We ain't gonna
I'm sorry.
now. We're not meeting.
I'm just doing media. I'm not pushing anybody. I was just going in here and he came this way. Then he started pushing.
Oh, there's the former mayor. The former mayor.
Oh, the former mayor, the Biden
Excuse me, can I just stick
admin.
my microphone right there?
Biden operative. Biden operative.
Unwanted attention.
You want the attention. What do you mean unwanted attention? Woman. What is up with this stream? Rumble is so annoying sometimes. Goodness. My Lord. Sweet Jesus.
Look at that. Just like
Okay, well, you know, this is what you get. This is what you freaking get.
Hey, that looks exactly like we just saw that.
Oh my goodness.
Zach's.
Okay, this doesn't stop. I'm just going to go ahead and end the stream, I guess. But if anyone is watching or if anybody watches this on the replay, thank you guys so much. I just wanted to cover this. I was hoping to see more than
Same
you know,
behaviors,
the little piece of
We're on the same side.
plane. But this Rumble stream is completely fucked. I don't know what's going on.
All on the.
This is the problem with like Rumble. It's like, Jesus, come on, dude. They need to get their servers together. Because you cannot have this. This is too, like, annoying. But let's see. We'll try one more.
To my
night.
anger, he made me curse him.
Well, you don't be like Jeremy Harrell down there. You'll end up getting in a huge fight.
Okay, you know, I don't think I can move. It's very hard to move right now. Yeah. Yeah, could you get somebody here? I don't know.
Yeah, he pushed me, saying that this is his truck. And I didn't even touch his truck. Had nothing to do with his truck.
Probably because you're black, you thought you were going to steal it, Will.
Yeah.
That's Mayor Bowser, isn't it?
Not Bowser.
Is that Mayor Bowser?
Mayor Bowser.
That was a former.
That wasn't Mayor. Oh, that's the former mayor of Atlanta. Okay, that's right.
Oh, here we go.
She
Here we
looked
go.
like she favors Mayor
Oh, there's
Bowser.
motorcade right there.
Somebody said that she has a position in the
Oh,
Biden
okay.
administration.
Yeah.
We need to check that out.
Oh, wow. Look at that.
So this was earlier. He had a huge entourage motorcade.
Well, what do you expect? He's the most popular and most powerful man on planet Earth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
That's so ridiculous.
That's the one
Joe
thing about
Biden
it. You know,
can
these.
never.
You know, Drew, when we were down in Miami,
It's just
I was getting interviewed by New York Times,
Are they coming?
And they were asking me my opinion and this, that, and the other. So I asked her opinion, and she said, I have no opinion. I said, how's that possible? She goes, I have no opinion. I said, no, you're too scared to say your opinion. How does it feel to work for
It's huge.
a news organization that doesn't allow
The
you
biggest
to, you know, you're a
motorsport
robot?
anyone's ever seen. You know it. I know it. Everybody knows it. It's the most beautiful.
Well, I'm
you
not
know,
here
folks-
to give, I'm not here to give
some-
interviews.
some
I
say
said,
that it's the
if
most
you're
beautiful motorcade. Yeah.
here, you're
They say that. They do.
giving interviews. You're a human being. And she didn't want anything to do with it. She walked away. And these people are just, and very much like our
Oh my God! Can we get please get some with?
NPCs, man.
Hurry the fuck up!
Wait, what's that? Will, what happened?
Burn that jail down.
They wanted to handcuff him and put him in a jail cell and leave him in there for 2 hours with other people.
Without his Secret Service.
Oh, they're high. They are high.
And that's what they want. They want a complete show. They want to.
They are
Show.
high.
They
Okay.
want to have a.
Face the camera at us real quick.
Show trial. Show arrest.
You gotta hear what's just happening. Say that again, Will. Have Laura say that again.
He asked them, and that
Oh my God!
they were
this
trying to
is
separate
killing
him
me,
from
dude.
Secret
Okay,
Service.
Laura,
The buffering is
so-
fucking killing me.
I want you to say
Oh, for the love of God!
it again. So they want to bring President Trump in.
Oh my God! I'm about to go off on this shit right here.
And they want to separate him, right? And that's what we're being
So
told.
for all of the other indictments
Dude, I'm about to just get off.
and all of the
because it's pissing me off.
arraignments, okay?
The other 18 or 19.
So she basically said that they want to handcuff him and literally put him in the jail with other inmates, which will never happen. It's absolutely freaking ridiculous. Okay. It just
Right. Arraignments and like.
Let me see if there's something else because this is awful. God awful. I mean, they can't separate him from the Secret Service. It's just not going to happen if they allow that to happen. I don't know what they want. You would swear that they really do want like an actual civil war with like real violence, because I don't know how far they can expect to push people without some pushback starting to come.
Out in public, but they out here with me. So black people see him with me, they be like, oh man, what's he doing here? Wow, that brother. See, and I do that on purpose to get them, they're not getting used to standing up for Trump. They see that the police was disrespecting the deplorables out here and being very disrespectful to us. And I kept trying to be nice, and they kept being more crazier and crazier and crazier till I just started literally cussing them out. That's the only thing they accept is a cussing out. They felt so embarrassed, they started treating the white deplorables good because they hate you. You understand? Because you stand for goodness. You the one fought to free me. They hate you for that.
We hope everyone watching, no matter your color, fights for goodness in America. That's what it's all about. So good to see you. Yes, good to see you. Yes. Yes. Thank you so much, everybody. See you soon. Blacks for Trump 2020.
So it's just every
.com.
Rumble fan
They're
that's
usually at
trash.
every single event. Again,
Rumble needs to get their shit together. I mean, I just
out here
can't.
supporting President Trump. Just
I was really trying to do this from Rumble, but they're really going to make me have to go to
a
YouTube.
couple of protests.
It's ridiculous.
Out here, not too many protesters. It's mainly peaceful, quiet here in Atlanta as we wait for President Trump to get processed inside the Fulton County Jail. Taking a look.
No. Nick
Here?
Fuentes just posted the mugshot apparently. Did we
we're gonna
miss him
turn-
going in? I'm so confused. Let me see if I can pull this up. Hang on 1 second. Oh, I don't know how to do this. Okay, wait. Is this real? This can't be real. Okay, what the fork, man? Let me see if I can get this. Not loving that, he said. I don't really love this one either. This cannot be the real one because what the fuck? Hang on. Let me show y'all. Hang on. Hang on. I mean, I don't know how we missed it. Him going in the jail. So confused. I hate Rumble. So fucking annoying, dude.
Don't be like Jeremy Harrell down there. You'll end up getting in a huge fight.
So annoying.
It's very hard to move right now.
Oh my god.
Yeah, could you get somebody in there?
I don't know. Yeah, he pushed me, saying that this is his truck. And I didn't even touch his truck. Had nothing to do with his truck.
Probably because you're black, you thought you were going to steal it, Will.
Yeah.
That's Mayor Bowser, isn't it?
Not Bowser.
Is that
That's
Mayor
the
Bowser?
former mayor of Atlanta. That was the former.
That wasn't Mayor. Oh, that's the former mayor of Atlanta. Okay, that's right.
Oh, here we go.
She
Here we
looked
go.
like she favors Mayor
Oh, there's
Bowser.
motorcade right there.
She said she has a position in the Biden administration.
Yeah.
We need to check that out.
Oh wow, look at that.
So this was earlier. He had a huge entourage motorcade.
Well, what do you expect? He's the most popular and most powerful man on planet Earth.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And we got attacked, too. That's the one thing about it. You know these. Drew, when we were down in Miami.
Okay, so I think you already
I was getting interviewed by New York
Maybe
Times,
Israel. I
and
like it.
they were asking me my opinion and this, that, and the other. So I asked her opinion, and she said, "I have no opinion." I said, "How's that possible?" She goes, "I have no opinion." I said, "No, you're too scared to say your opinion. How does it feel to work for a news organization that doesn't allow you to have, you a robot?" She goes, "Well, I'm not here to give interviews." I said, "If you're here, you're giving interviews. You're a human being." And she didn't want anything to do with it. She walked away. And these people are just...
All right, guys. I'm gonna go ahead and end it here because I guess this already happened and maybe it was missed. But either way, this may or may not be the mugshot. But this is a sad ass day in America, guys. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Leave a comment.